It's going to be the largest hydrothermal liquefaction facility in the world. This is the future, the clean fuels future and the low carbon future that we all want to be invested in and working on. I think we're excited about our innovation.
Of course.
So.
That's fantastic. Did you expect you'd be doing this kind of work when you were in school?
Not at all. Not at all.
So what's your name and what do you do?
I'm Tessa Gill. I'm External Relations Lead for Arbios Biotech.
And what's Arbios?
So Arbios is a company that's leading the way for hydrothermal liquefaction and the commercialization of that technology. Just finished constructing a plant in Prince George here, and it is the first time that it's been done at this size and scale. So it's going to be the largest hydrothermal liquefaction facility in the world. So what we're really doing is taking biomass and turning that into a bio-oil, which can be refined into renewable transportation fuels.
And why is that important for Canada, for BC, for the world?
Well, it's a really good option. So renewable transportation fuels have got a lower carbon footprint than the fossil alternatives, and we're going to need them for long-haul transportation, sustainable aviation fuel, these hard-to-abate sectors that don't have an immediate technology solution.
Tell me a little bit about how you came up with this idea.
So Arbios is a joint venture between Canfor and a technology company called Licella in Australia, and Licella have been developing their version of hydrothermal liquefaction for over 16 years. So they've been doing the scale up, the work from the first conception right to this point. So we're at the stage of commercialization now.
Super exciting. How long did it take you to get there?
So 16 years for Licella and a few years in the making for the site here.
Can you tell me a little bit about your team and what motivates them to do their work?
What gets us up in the morning and, gets us excited about the project is that this is the future, the clean fuels future and the low carbon future that we all want to be invested in and working on. So it gives us purpose. And so we're really excited about the technology. And I don't think there's any one magic bullet to answer all of our low carbon needs, but this is one of the fuels for the mix of our solutions for tomorrow.
And so for the innovators who are trying to create more of those solutions in that low carbon mix, do you have any advice, like things you wish you knew when you were starting out, your company was starting out in this process?
I think Licella is a testament to hanging on in there, and making sure that you develop through the stages and go through the processes of making sure it's ready to go to commercialization. You have to be brave enough to be in there for the long haul and just find the right partners with the same vision.
With commercialization approaching, it sounds like you've gotten a lot of the really critical, is this going to work, is this not going to work out of the way, but you're probably still innovating. What does that innovation look like at this point?
We're in the stage of commissioning our facility, right? So we're really focused on making sure the core process gets up and running, but there's going to be other aspects of the process to innovate and really bring our carbon intensity down. Our goal, like everybody else, is net zero or carbon neutral. So that's where future areas of innovation are going to be as well.
Are there any innovations broadly in your sector that you're quite excited about right now?
I think we're excited about our innovation.
Of course.
So, we're leading the way for hydrothermal liquefaction. This is going to be the largest facility in the world for hydrothermal liquefaction technology. So that is really exciting.
So a large facility, is that a lot of jobs, a lot of local economic impact?
Well, it's the largest hydrothermal liquefaction facility. It's still quite modest in size because it is a modular setup. So it can be easily replicated and duplicated to any size that you want. And that allows us to be close to the feedstocks and lower the carbon intensity of the whole supply chain.
And if I'm a young person who wants to get a head start in biosciences, engineering, innovation for natural resources and clean fuels, what kind of advice would you have to give me?
Focus on the trends, take a look at the research and what's coming up on the trends and keep your eye on the industry, but also focus on the core processes, process engineering, all of those core technologies, mechanical engineering, and the sciences that help develop this, environmental sciences too. So I think, don't be afraid to go into those core areas, but keep an eye on the trends and the future technologies.
And what's your background?
I'm actually an engineer. I'm external relations lead, but I have an engineering background, mechanical engineer and commercial as well.
That's fantastic. Did you expect you'd be doing this kind of work when you were in school?
Not at all. Not at all. I am an introvert. So
you're doing a great job. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.